Hello and welcome. Today I'll be rating various fruits on a scale from 1 to 10 based on how much I personally like to eat them. This is based on my opinions only, so please don't dox me or send death threats if you disagree with my opinions on fruit. It's just fruit. Calm down. First up is the apple. Now, I have to give apples a 9 out of 10 because I love apples. It's currently autumn, which means apples are in season. Apples can be used to make a lot of good food, like pies and oatmeal, and I especially like when apples are nice and crisp and fresh. I deduct 1 point because mushy apples are gross and disgusting, and I don't like them because they feel weird. Next up is bananas, and bananas for me are an instant 10 out of 10, no question about it. They're great on their own, and they're also a great source of potassium, which your body needs to function or whatever, and they're really good with chocolate or peanut butter, and I always love me a good chocolate-covered banana. And to top it all off with bananas, you can make banana bread, and I fucking love banana bread. Anytime we have 2 or 3 bananas in the house and they start to turn really brown, I have to make sure nobody else eats them or throws them out, because super overripe bananas make the best banana bread. So yeah, for me, bananas are a top-tier fruit. Next is blackberries, which I have to give like a 3 out of 10. I don't really eat them, and the only time I consume them is when I put frozen ones in a smoothie. I don't even really know what they taste like, but I guess they're nice to put in a smoothie. And now we're at blueberries. They're a 5 out of 10. Again, like blackberries, I don't really eat them, but I do like putting them in smoothies. However, I give them a bit of a higher score than blackberries because when I was a kid, I fucking loved eating frozen blueberries. Maybe I should start doing that again. That might make a nice snack. Next up, cantaloupe. Cantaloupe is an 8 out of 10 fruit. Back when I was in elementary school and middle school, my dad would sometimes buy plastic containers of fresh cantaloupe from the grocery store, and then when me and my sister got home from school, we would just eat a bunch of cantaloupe. Nice, fresh cantaloupe is very tasty. 2 points are deducted because when cantaloupe isn't fresh, it's not really that great. And next is cherries. Cherries are a 2 out of 10. I like cherry-flavored candies, but not actual cherries. If I go to a restaurant or something and get ice cream and they give me a cherry on top, I just give it to my mom because she actually likes cherries. Twizzlers are also supposed to be cherry-flavored, and I fucking hate Twizzlers. Disgusting. Now we've got the clementine. 0 out of 10, I don't like them. I've only ever had them once, and that was when I was in 1st grade, and all I remember is that I hated it so much that I've never eaten it since then. Maybe I'd like them more if I tried them now that I'm an adult, but I'm not gonna. Cranberries, also 0 out of 10. I don't like cranberries, it's as simple as that. Next up, we've got figs. They're like a 4 out of 10 for me. I also first tried them when I was in 1st grade, and I thought they were pretty okay. I've never really eaten them since then, though, but if I was hungry and someone offered me some figs, I probably wouldn't turn them down. Grapes. Grapes are a 7 out of 10. Good grapes are really good. Bad grapes are really bad. Grapes are kind of a hit or miss for me. Grape-flavored things are pretty good, though. Next up, lemon. 6 out of 10. I like lemonade and some lemon-flavored muffins and scones and whatnot, but it's not my favorite flavor in the world. There are a bunch of lemon-scented soaps in my house, though, because my mom really likes lemons. And now we're at the mango. Mango is a bit of a weird one for me, so I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I won't eat mango by itself because I don't really like the texture, but I love putting frozen mango in smoothies because I think it gives it a really nice taste. I'm starting to realize that I like putting a lot of fruits in smoothies. Oranges! Oranges are a 10 out of 10 for the sole reason of the existence of orange juice. I've never even once eaten an orange by itself, and just by looking at one I can assume I probably wouldn't like the texture. But I love orange juice so much that it completely saves oranges from getting something like a 5 out of 10. I try to drink orange juice every day for that sweet, sweet vitamin C, because if anything's going to kill me, it sure as hell won't be scurvy. Next is pineapple. Pineapples get a 2 out of 10. I think I've only ever had pineapple like once, and I didn't really like the texture. But I had a pineapple flavored ice cream once, and it was pretty good, so pineapple gets at least a couple points for that. Now we've got pumpkin. Yes, pumpkin is a fruit. And they're 10 out of 10 for me. I love pumpkin flavored things like donuts and muffins, and I really like pumpkin pie. In fact, it's my favorite kind of pie. They also make me think of fall and Halloween, which is like my favorite time of the year. I think pumpkins are pretty great. Next up, we've got raspberries. Raspberries are a 10 out of 10 for me. I love eating them when they're nice and ripe and in season, and I also love putting them in yogurt and smoothies. They have this nice, sweet, tart flavor to them. Top tier fruit. Strawberries are another 10 out of 10. Just like raspberries, they're good on their own in yogurt or in smoothies. Chocolate-covered strawberries are also just delicious. There's not much else to say here. Strawberries are great. Now we're at watermelon. It's a 3 out of 10. I only very rarely eat watermelon, and I don't like it that much when I do. I especially don't like the seeds, so yeah, I don't think watermelon is that great. And finally, we have one last fruit to review, and that's me! Because I'm gay, and I get an automatic negative 100 out of 10 for even thinking of making this joke in the first place. But with that out of the way, I've rated all the fruits I set out to rate today. Obviously, this list is not exhaustive because there are many other kinds of fruits in the world. I only rated ones that I can remember trying at least once. I hope you enjoyed my shitty opinions on fruit. Like and sub or whatever I'm supposed to say, and have a great rest of your day.